Oh my God, you guys, the holidays are coming and like I'm keto this year. And so like there's so much food. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Don't panic. I'm Carolyn Ketchum from All Day I Dream About Food, and I'm here to tell you that you can enjoy the holidays and still stay true to the keto diet. In all seriousness, guys, I have been doing keto holidays for over a decade now, and I'm pretty good at it. I have recipes for everything ranging from keto pecan pie and cranberry sauce to green bean casserole and keto gravy. But today I'm going to show you how to make one of my all-time favorites, keto stuffing. Thanksgiving stuffing is usually based on bread, and I have a number of keto bread recipes that work really well for a low-carb stuffing. I have my cheesy skillet bread, my keto cornbread, the Instant Pot bread that I did in a video a couple of weeks ago. There's a bunch that you can use. Now, all of these recipes for homemade keto bread tend to be more moist than conventional bread. Moist. Oof. What an unappealing word. Anyway, you do need to treat it a little differently and dry it out before you turn it into stuffing. You want to make the bread at least a day in advance, and then you need to cube it up and let it dry out overnight. If you're in a little bit of a hurry, you can dry it out in the oven. And behind me on the stove, I have some of the keto Instant Pot bread, which I have let dry for several hours in a warm oven at 200 degrees. You don't want it to be rock hard like croutons, but you do want it to be dry to the touch. Once your bread is all nice and dried out, you can start working on the rest of the stuffing. I like to put sausage in my stuffing, so I have 12 ounces of, this happens to be chorizo, but you can use breakfast sausage, you can use hot Italian sausage, mild Italian sausage, whatever you like. And we're gonna brown that till it's almost cooked through. And you wanna break up any chunks with a wooden spatula. Oh, this is gonna be flavorful because of the chorizo. Usually I do this with hot Italian sausage, but I didn't have any and I had chorizo. It's gonna be delicious. Now the sausage is nicely browned, so you're going to take a slotted spoon and you're going to transfer it to a bowl, trying to leave any of the grease and fat in the pan. If your sausage left a fair amount of fat in the pan, that's great. If it didn't, you may want to add a little more oil or butter to the pan to saute the veggies. So I'm adding another tablespoon or so of avocado oil. Then we're going to take 1 cup of chopped celery, half a cup of chopped onion, 2 cloves minced garlic. It always wants to stick in there. I'm adding a little bit of fresh sage, about a teaspoon of chopped fresh sage. You can use other herbs if you prefer. And then we will add a little salt and pepper to cook our veggies. You want to go a little light on the salt because your sausage contains salt too. And we want to saute the veggies until they're tender and fragrant, about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we take the sauteed veggies and we add them to the bowl with the sausage. Then we take our nicely dried out bread and we add that to the bowl. Or the counter, as I am doing right now. You can get it all in, even all the little crumbs. And you just want to mix that together. Oh my God, it smells like Thanksgiving. At this point, before you add anything else, I recommend tasting it and deciding if you want to add a little more salt and pepper. Just add a little bit more. Now we're going to take 2 beaten eggs and add half a cup of chicken broth and a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. I need a whisk. A whisk, my kingdom for a whisk. And just whisk that all together, and you're gonna pour it over the stuffing in the bowl. Stir it all in so that it will absorb all the flavors. To bake the bread, you're going to want a glass or ceramic pan that holds about 2 quarts. And you want to grease it or butter it so that things come out of the pan nicely. So I'm just taking a little bit of butter and just take your stuffing mixture and spread it evenly in the pan. Get all the goodies in there, spread it out, and you want to press it down a little. This way, when it bakes, it'll hold together a little bit better. And now our keto stuffing goes in the oven at 350 for 35 minutes. I like to leave mine uncovered so the top gets nice and crusty and brown. Okay, you guys, I am ready to show you this beautiful keto Thanksgiving stuffing. It smells like the holidays and it is a beautiful golden brown on top. I have let it cool for about 20 minutes because if you dig in too quickly, it's pretty hot, but we're gonna give it a try. It's holding together really nicely, as you can see, and yet the top is a little bit crumbly, which is exactly how I like it. It sort of separates as it comes down, but it is just, it's the perfect stuffing. I have to tell you that I have so many readers say to me that they make this for their family gatherings and it disappears before any other stuffing. People really like it, even the non-keto people. I know I like it, so I'm gonna dig right in. It's a nice little crusty top with some softer parts underneath. Get a little bit of the sausage. Oh, come here, little crusty bit. Where'd you go? That's fantastic. I honestly dare you to say that's not as good as any other stuffing you've tried. Do I need a stuffing dance? Somebody asked me to dance on my last one. For this delicious keto holiday recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.